We had to contact via link pearl. One of the parties has managed to blunder into the behemoth's dominion, of all places. The cold and fatigue have robbed him of their mobility. I've heard it said that you're as a snow wolf, feeling the cold far less than the other men. If you can get this Brandywine to the patrol, you'll save lives tonight. The patrol, not the petrol. One more thing, adventurer. Do not presume to provoke the behemoth to battle. You will fall and you will die. Rescue the dragoons, that is your task. Honest men make the best conspirators, and Sir Delamont would seek your help with his own transformation. Adventurer, a word. I heard of you from Sir Faladol and another, though they know not of my special interest. Your man, Justin Clement. Help me free my brother from the dungeons. My brother was condemned to hard labor for desertion, but the Holy One now declares desertion to be heresy, and his life is forfeit. They speak falsehood with their reasoning, and I no longer have the faith that they are one with alone. Lawrence is doubly innocent, for he never deserted. He left his post, yes, but to treat with an Aldam trader for medicine that saved my betrothed's life. Much have I given Ishgard, and willingly, but they shall not take my brother, and they shall not take the truth. For the law alone guards him. He's a great one for a nap, especially when he is kept at the card table all night. I've seen you move like a shadow. Slip in, take his tea. No, his key. Key is more useful than tea. Give the dungeon key to Lawrence, and wish him the speed of the Fury. Tell him I have cached supplies in a disguise in the usual place. Meanwhile, I shall prepare a distraction and cover all of our tracks. We will speak later. What's up, Drillimon? We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Galam would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand. But you must understand, it seemed too much to hope that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garamond. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. It is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It is the very least I could do, given all that you've done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. Speak of the Dravians that now hold the ruin. Aye. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we've been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say. Nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Corythius, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet, been unable to drive them off. And I cannot say when the situation will change, or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Delamont, but there is no guarantee that you shall prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Lothan of your impending visit. May he alone guide you, scions. Excellent. Man, I have to go up. All right. It's your own fault for not having an elevator. Elevator. So Kroll has heard of your growing repute and wishes to engage you. Sorry, I'm already called for. Long has the spell marked the time in our keep, but as you can see, it was ill-used by dragons and has been silent since. Others of this keep have not but praise for your work, adventurer. I wonder if you are not the ideal confederate for this enterprise. Would you assist me in repairing the bell? We need a goodly amount of metal, and arms damaged in battle are in plentiful supply. Yet 'twould not do for one dragoon to ask another for his arms. Will you collect them and take them around to Tuckoth the smith? Oh, goodness. You want what? Oh, to repair the bell. I cannot well recall its peal. I was still falling off chocobos and the dragons cleft it thus. Here, will this do? 5 discarded weapons. Ha! Repairs are finally to move forward then. Metal hither, metal thither. Take it away, and let the anvil ring. Some rope. Interacting with further lie. You've obtained the dungeon key. You. I am glad to see you again, to bid you thanks for saving my beloved's life. What bring you news of her today? Here. A big key. Damn bear. I thought he had forsworn me, for he came not once to see me. I cursed him in my mind. But his cruelness was kindness after all. I know of the hiding place he speaks. Tell him I shall miss him, and to preserve himself from harm. But I swear to return, to fetch away my lady. Four of the 5 discarded weapons. Sir Bourguignon strikes you as a man with a sizable chip on his shoulder, and such men are often ready to spend handsomely. Adventurer, how would you like to assist a dragon slayer? I put a bolt through a dragon while manning the ballistas overlooking the gorges. I saw its death throes, and then it plunged. But nobody will believe me. I had not the time to collect a trophy before I was relieved, and they'll not credit what they do not see. The carcass is out there at the bottom of the gorge, just waiting to be claimed. I hear you can find anything, and I need a dragon bone to show the others. Okay. Not there, I guess. Okay. Let's try over here, then. It's up, isn't it? It is up. No, it's behind. Rumor has it the Force has a job that involves travel. I'm a part of an expedition near Snowcloak. Know you that a great ice wall that swells like a braggart's tail? There are so many dangers in these parts, so it was towards my group took on sellswords. However, frightened by the creatures they stalked the wilderness, they abandoned their posts and fled. Now, what manner of cravenness is this? It beggars all belief. You leave no stone unturned to complete the mission, they say. What say you? Will you guard the expedition? We are in sore need of a sword arm. You know more from Ordric at Snowcloak. Be well, adventurer. Keep my people safe. Bring out your swords. I'm currently in need of discarded weaponry. Stydian. Hedge Churgan, Stydian, would have you escort a most valuable piece from Camp Dragonhead. As you may have noticed, this area is much troubled by many a wild and savage creature. This is, of course, in addition to dragons, which are all the enemy that Ishgardians acknowledge by and large. This has taxed the infirmary beyond all natural limits, and the healers show signs of becoming patients. After some doing, I have managed to secure a Churgan from Camp Dragonhead. From the reluctance that they evinced from my transfer order, he must have great promise. It would be easy in my mind if you escort him here. Maybe later. Where's the last discarded weapon? Should be in the hospital. Maybe it's downstairs. There it is. We collected the discarded weapons. Now we only need to turn it in. You seek a smith? What can I do for you? Your 5 discarded weapons, make a bell. Repair the bell? Ha! A worthy endeavor. Especially with such a shadow as this over the white room front. The dragoon must needs see and hear what he fights for, or the heart will go out of him. There's more than enough metal here to cast a new clapper and make the other repairs. I'll start as soon as I'm done hammering out this breastplate. Tell Sutler to Traw. It will make this place ring, will you? Yeah, sure. We just do everything for you people. Look, Samba, I am telling you of a jackal ate a cook's cat. Success. Good. When? Hour of the wolf. I'll loose my works then. He must never return. I left him instructions. He shall send for her, and I shall see she is protected and unpursued. There's only death for him here. The beast tore the poor animal to shreds. What shame it is to lose a good rattler. To the greenwood, desert, or the sea, anywhere but here. Likely I shall never see him again, but at least he lives. And that is thanks to you. Remember that you spent the past bell seeking Charmaine's rosary. It is in your pocket. Be seen with her soon. And let's go up. Thought I said this. Furious bless him, I see to see you as I do. Ishgard is at war, and we hoard the resources with an almost Dravanian avidity. All must fuel the crusade, while removing as little from the battlefield as possible. We at Whiteroom Front live between the Anvil of Winter and the Hammer of the Dragons. We have been tested much and not found wanting, I believe. This is our keep and our home. Must have a measure of beauty, else it becomes a gaol. Hey look, it's a fallen dragon. I completely ignored this by last time. And we found the dragon bone. Now time to go up. One dragon bone as requested. Did you get my dragon bone? It's my first dragon, you know. It's special. There you go. Yes, dragon bone. Oh, who's spinning yarns now, huh? By the Fury. Not being another Aether Stone in Whiteroom is a crime against humanity. Right, there's just the one. Dragon Slayer, blessed in the name of Halon. I've dreamed of this. Do you realize I've been commended by the Archbishop himself? I did not. Well, it wasn't nearly as good as I thought it might be. Oh well. Yeah, it's kind of obnoxious that we just have to travel everywhere kind of slow. So what are you going to do? I'll take a choker, that's what I'm going to do. Knight in shining armor. What do you want? Did you bring rope for the rescue? Oh, excuse my churlishness. I've been stymied at every turn in helping my brother knight. Made me forget my courtesy. But with our coils tied end to end, it may just be long enough. Throw the end down to him. The Fury help us. It will not fall. The wind blows it out of his reach yet again. What are we to do? Jump down with it? You jumped down a cliff. On purpose? Oh, I can certainly respect that. You're a man with a plan. You do have a plan, don't you? Here, have some rope. Rope? High winds, eh? But this rope will hang straight with the weight of the man upon it. And so we shall both climb back and over the precipice. Actually, here's a thought. How about I just fall the rest of the way? All according to plan. Look, I didn't say it was a good plan. Just a plan, okay? What more do you want? It is, however, a plan. I mean, a plan is better than zero plans. Unhurt, was he? The infirmary will be relieved to hear it. Always short on something, they are. Ishgard scolds us for being adventurers for too many things, but I say sod 'em. They won't send reinforcements and threaten to denounce any knight who asks for them. Well, I see it. Good adventurers worth more than their words. Alright. Oh, man. I got something in every freaking direction. Let's try this way. I figure we're not going to head this way unless we are deliberately doing this stuff. I love the localization of this game, by the way. Ice Daily. There are so many, like, cute little references and puns and all kinds of, like, very playful things about this game. It's just great. That clearly were not in the Japanese version in that way. These are things that the localization team constructed to help make this an enjoyable game. Or Dillick? Pieter, was it? Oh, for someone sent you? By the Ruth of Helon, you're welcome here. We had even contemplated abandoning the expedition for fear of guards. I just died in 6 arms tonight. Very nice. I haven't seen that one. The dragoons could be of no help, they say, stretched thin as they are with the dragon wars. Your presence is truly fortuitous. Ordilux seems glad of your presence and cannot wait to set you to work. Settled in, Pieter? Ready to work, mayhap? Excellent. There's a trio of hipposerfs that must be culled, for they have taken to standing in the way and procrastinating endlessly over which patch of ice to lick. When lover calls, an adventurer must answer. For along with art, truth, and justice, love is one of life's great adventures. Will you hear Lancifer's plea? Your new protector, is it not so? I must have your help in laying something to rest. There are bodies entombed in the ice, over there, to the west. When the freeze came in, the folk of Falcon's Nest fled, but not all of them in time. One of them was my wife. To search for the cause of my beloved among those folk I knew all my life. Well, 'tis more than I can bear. I beg you, go in my stead. Here's a pick. Find her for me and bring her back to Throthmore. Sure, bro. That sounds pleasant. Oh, okay. You want to fight? Let's fight. Sure, that's just a thought that was done. see a snow boulder. All right. Give the ring to Lancifer. Whee! Not sure if you've done it yet, but if you do your level 50 quest, you'll get a set of level 90 armor. Not done it yet. Go back so soon. Could you not find her? Ah. Yes, that is the ring. Same I slipped on her hand when we were wed. Thank you, adventurer. You're a wonder of wonders. You're a worker of wonders. In my heart, I had not expected to see this again. The freeze came quickly on the heels of the calamity, but there was as yet a narrow defile. The entire hamlet gathered at its mouth, and we began to pass through it to safety. Not even half of us were through before the snowslide struck. In the confusion, her hand slipped from mine. The surge of snow and crowd carried me to this side, and she was left behind. I left her behind. When a widowed man or woman takes back the ring of Throth, the dead are free to wed again in the afterlife. She was young still, and merry of heart. I would that she finds a mate again, though my heart cries out for her to wait for me. It's good stuff. All right, trying to find the stuff that I'm not likely to get unless I'm doing it now. Like, I'm never going to pass again unless I'm getting it first. Behemoth's Dominion. Okay, they warned me Behemoth would just completely rock my world if I fought him. So to avoid fighting Behemoth. Stranded Knight. Here, have some emergency brandy wine. What are you doing here, you moon brain? The Behemoth walks nearby. We cannot move. Save yourself. I brought you wine, bro. What is this? Hold it against my lips. There. Oh. Oh. Oh, amazing. I can feel my feet again. I believe, yes, I can walk again. Yeah, I've not yet done the level 50 mission for the White Mage. I have been encouraged to do so by multiple people, and I have been told that it's amazing. Not there yet. Some things can be solved with alcohol. In fact, a disturbing number of things. War is unfortunately not usually, no. It just makes it worse. Get the surf murdering time. Excellent. There's another. Oh, gotta get close enough to hit him. And the third one off to blocks. I don't need to get rid of stuff. There you go. There are several over there. All right, turn this in. Head back to town. Turn that other one in. See if we can get some of that stuff off to the east, because there's quite a lot off to the east. There's stuff in every direction, as I recall. Oh, someone's enjoying a cutscene. Slain, flayed, and dressed, I see. When you have a chance, you ought to see Snowcloak itself, to the west. There's a road there into West Corythius, but after the calamity, cold came, and with it a wall of ice too thick to penetrate. We must find our way past the ice wall, and that is why we are here. Cut off from the west, we are but half of ourselves. Godok is seeking aid in the rescue attempt. Never has the course of our research run smooth at Snowcloak. We are bedeviled by ice sprites, for one. I suspect the sprites are to blame for our latest problem. A researcher on a simple drilling duty is late returning to camp. The sprites delight in tormenting some more than others, and as well, he's just, he's not back. You see, he hit the button too fast. That was the problem. You should not be dropping your controller, sir. Sorry. I'll do better. All right. There's a sudden chill in the air. Attack the ice sprite. Ice sprite with such little might. Nice. You saved me. You're my best friend. Let us return to the camp together. Oh, you have something dangerous to do first. All right. I'll just see you later then. Actually, no. I'm heading straight to camp. Then we'll go off and finally do all that stuff to the east that we've been putting off for hours. Welcome back, Pieter. I just spoke with that Wayface. I made certain he understands you're a busy man also. Thanks to you, we can busy ourselves with our mission. There will still be much hardship, but with for your help, we shall find a way through the ice wall. Let's go. Power, super power. So I'm going to avoid Stone Vigil for just a moment. We've got other stuffs to do. I also need to go to North Shroud sometime. I also need to Cobalt Dick sometime. Got so much stuff to get done. Here you go, Maurice. Snow Wolf indeed. You'll not be needing the brandy wine tonight, I believe. Potent as it is, it extracts a price. The patrol is no doubt back to camp by now. They have had a close call, those men. A terrible shame it would be to have had them been slain by a common thing such as behemoths, where they meant to face dragons. See if we can get this stuff up to the east. Get all this stuff knocked out. So I have a real-life ticking clock. I have to be done with main quest by Thursday when I'm due back to work. And I really should be done before that because I need to get some stuff done before I return back to school. Get my classroom ready and whatnot. Hey, son-in-law. State your business. Here's a sack of effects. Ah, the leavings of unbelievers. Most excellent. You've served with honor. Let us hope there's more to be found here, clue. Not long have I hated unbelievers. Long have I hated unbelievers. Opposite of not long. But no more, for they too serve the Fury. And not in life, than in death. What ruth hath alone to grant them such a chance? Yes, I'm sure they're very proud to have their stuff used for your own ends. Shoshana believes that removing debris is beneath the Ishgardian's dignity. My brother knight has recently explained your kind to me. As a soul sword lacks honor, so does an adventurer lack discernment. No task is too menial, yet no cause is worthy enough. I have need of one such as you. In their boundless depravity, the Dravanians have lashed out against the gates of judgment. Pawing at the rubble would be more than any true Ishgardian could bear, yet removed it must be. This shall be your task. Sir Loan would have you cull birds for the sake of all that is holy. Adventurer, idleness ill becomes a man so hale. So go slay us 5 battlers that nest in these parts. The crusade consumes the knights of Ishgard, body and soul. To you shall go such moles as cannot stoop to, but at which you have enjoyed some success. If the tales be true, your presence is a part of Helon's plan for us. The Fury be praised. Hey there, Marceline. What business have you here? Speak quickly. A request from what? From front? Weary? Weary are they? Cravens and fools. Tell Jolimont to take that knife edge and cut the throats of every knight who professes himself too tired to do his holy duty. Hang any peasant who dares plain over its singed pigs. Begone, ill messenger. White Brim Front shall be fortunate if I do not reduce their allotment of supplies for this outrage. What a fantastically wonderful fellow you are. Aquamarine earrings, huh? Okay. Oh, let's pick up your crap. You'll do anything for money, won't you? Dance, monkey, dance! Sir, I'm a rabbit. Dance, rabbit! Okay, as long as you're nice about it. I'm a rabbit. It is you who the monkey. Rubble? Rubble. Rubble. Give me that rubble. I needs it, precious. Precious rubble for the pile. And now let's kill some battlers. Why? Because I can! Oh, one more. See one over there. On the map. I don't actually see him. The map assures me there's a battler that a ways. You've served well, though I fear the state of these gates is still disquieting. You should have seen them as they were, adventurer, not battered and wounded as they are now. The Dervanians are set on breaking my heart, my faith, I meant to say, with their assaults. They must quit this world. Sir Chalonel will have you perform yet another bit of gathering to aid the knight's plight. You look eager to serve, adventurer, and do not deny it. The fire in your eyes betrays you. There's something you can do. Slay the chinchillas that dwell near our hand and reap their fat. How many of the beasts? I see the task in sight to you. 4 of goodly size will do. Now be as my tiersel, and hunt the chinchillas thither. You have served well, adventurer. The battlers eat heartily of the bounty of the Sea of Clouds, and this we cannot allow. The fish of that sublime sea belong to the noble knights of this crusade, not to lowly birds and beasts. The Fury has given us dominion over all creatures of this land, and the Dervanians, too, will understand this truth. Okay. It's chinchilla murder in time. Epic music for fighting chinchillas, if ever there was any. I think the fates wouldn't be so bad if, like, when you completed one, it stopped showing. The fact that the fates are just eternally happening, and it means nothing to beat one, is what I dislike about it. Makes it feel like just a waste of time. There you go, Shunala. Here's some chinchilla left for you. Ah, the Chest of the Temple. What have you brought? Have you brought what I bid you to bring? This is most excellent fat and well pulled. I see you have some skill at dressing beasts. Once rendered, it should be fortified into a frostbite bomb for the chocobos. Alone among beasts, the chocobos are to be honored. For every knight of Ishgard that has perished in the crusade, as many of the noble birds have died, none who would witness a chocobo meet its end can fail to be moved. Focusing on being able to buy a residence, I think. Where to go? The one being transferred to Whiteroom. He left many bells ago. Did not meet him upon the road. This is clear as day and straight as an arrow. Chai must have taken some other way and now wanders lost. His curiosity is boundless, and he never hesitates to risk himself, Cha. It makes him a wonder at physicking, but a complete and utter fool in a winter road. Adventurer, you must find him before it's too late. Here, take this bottle of maddening potion, for he's like to be frozen. Cha, we cannot have his recklessness be when he takes fast in saving lives. Oh. So I streamed for an hour? No. For 30 minutes. No, I was right the first time. An hour and 30 minutes. So if I waited to break for lunch when I had access to a save point, I would have waited an hour and a half. I'm glad I just cut it off when I did. Lush Chikurjan. Cold. Bad idea. No more detours if I make it to the front. Why didn't I bring the maddening potion? You mean this maddening potion? Oh, how the blood surges. So many ideas, like a swarm of wasps, making the mind race. I must go. Wasps, bees in my bonnet. Lost again, are you? Well met. Fare thee well, my Viera savior. Off to the front, yes, off to the front. Off to the front, that's one thing, the fleet thing. Help! Oh dear. I do take a lot of saving, don't I? Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't get your name. Pieter? Oh, that's lovely. I think I'm forgetting something, but anyway, should you ever need some physicking, come to Whitbrim Infirmary. You won't find a Chikurjan more devoted to making you well, I assure you. Till then, farewell. Off we go in the walkway yonder. Upstairs, yes? Ah, adventurer. You'd be pleased to know the new Chikurjan arrived safe and sound. Said you saved him from certain ruin. Of course, he collapsed from the effects of the maddening potion mid-babble. Not surprising, considering his journey here. One of the other Chikurjan ministers to him as we speak. It bodes not well that he failed to prepare himself for the potion's after effects. Begin to think that taking in new staff is not the panacea we'd hoped for. All right. No one is level 48 Disciple of the Hand, huh? $47. Well, okay. All right. Before we continue this, I would like to get at least the level 45 White Mage stuff out of the way. I don't think I ever checked. There is stuff up here. Stuff I've now gotten. Head down to North Shroud. Get this turned in. Of course, we're moving faster in North Shroud because we've gotten a lot of that stuff done at this point. The bobbing cork. Damn and blast, that hurts. Hate being wounded worse than being dead. They call me the ram that batters, not the battered sheep. Peter, well, state your business. A letter? A letter from me. From Belmont. Well, well. I tell you how the best tactics officer in the White Rams ever came... ever. How the best tactics officer the White Rams ever had can suffer to be a Moylan sellsword, that one I'll never understand. The roads haven't rusted that bucket of his. If he says the shite birds are moving into Corythius, that's good enough for me. We White Rams owe that Ixal pain. Tell him, whatever we can do, just name it. Wounded animal is a dangerous animal. The white ram coalescing in Filgard float fits the bill. Whatever Israel has in mind, best to say yes. Damn it, blast it hurts. Damn me for being careless about those Ixal. Blast them for slicing me up to us like a slice of fish. Here now. Before we go all the way to Corythius, why not stretch your legs a little? Get those Ixaral Wallatuds for me. They have the look of newcomers in this area, which means they won't stray far from where I saw them. They'll go more ruins. Look for a fresh kill, something big. It's a hostile presence. Dope. Well, that was unfortunate. Served me right for trying to level up somebody that I wasn't ready for. Time to get my magic underwear back on. The kind a holy man wears. Serves me right for trusting in my fists instead of my faith. That's your kitchen. Oh wow, there's all this SP I have not spent for him. Slash, enhanced strength, increased HP, Chocobeak, enhanced accuracy, and enhanced critical hit. So now Chocobo is way better than he was. Sorry, Valkyrie, I was neglecting you. I will do better. Ye mighty warrior. Bring along DPS. Did me a good turn, did you? Much appreciated, Pieter. I'll be paying their friends a visit when I'm back on my feet. Still, Molkot's going to tear me a new one for letting the Wildathons get a jump on me. This way I can at least tell her the birds didn't live too long afterward. Damn and blast it hurts. Ixal pecks hard, curse the godless feathered heads. Hey, Erendine. Israel's companion has been taciturn until now, but when Erendine has something to say, I'll present her advice to listen. Well met, adventurer. May I call you Pieter? I am Irene, a tactical officer of the White Rams, and apparently a medic. For I find myself ordered to keep an eye on this slug. Oh, shut it, Isildur. So the matter you were speaking to Isildur about. I'm a certain instructor, Melkot, will be keen to hear of Ixal's movement to the west. Best you talk to her straight away, and make plans. That would be Mia Milcott, the leader of the White Rams and an instructor of the God's Quiver. She bides this day at Eugenia's Spire in the north. Take Belmont's words to her. And do watch yourself. Mika Milcott's slain as many Ixil in battle as there are trees in the woods of Proud Creek. She can be scary. Waste her time with Maffles or Bluster, and she might use you as Ixil bait. I used to know a guy who ate Ixil bait. All right. Let us go this way. Sorry, I meant this way. Hey, Maya Milcott. Hi. Who scratches at my door? An adventurer on the prowl for Mia Milcott. I am she, born to be the bane of birdmen. I lead the White Rams, an arrow of the God's Quiver aimed at the craven hearts of the Ixil. I see. We must act now, right now, to stop this threat. Extending the defensive line against the Ixil northwest into Corythius will be no stroll through the wood. But how the birdies will struggle in the net. I can already hear the little necks breaking. Instructor Milcott commands both fear and loyalty, and one of those will bend you to her will. Resist not, and find out what she wants. The White Rams are stationed at Eugenia's Spire ostensibly for guard duty. Oh yes, protecting the trees of this forest from the miscreants of the Ixotl logging grounds to the north. Very defensive. Play defense long enough, and the enemy forgets we can attack. I suppose that was the idea, but now the enemy anticipates us. Those mocking, tweeting birds have sealed off the north corridor with a blockade. I spit on their cunning. It keeps me from their wee necks. Adventurer, take down the blockade with this bomb finger. Little bird's not content to have a few quiet moons before all hells break loose. Fine. The Ixil shall feel the ram right meow. No, don't be hasty. Oh, blasted. A perfect destination. Put up your little blockades, my wee birds, and down they go like a cradle on a bow. There will be nothing but nothing to stand between the White Rams and our prey. The incomparable body language of her people says loud and clear that Milcott requires one adventurer ready to travel right meow. Corythius and Twelsewood, busy little birdies they've been, filling their crop with all manner of juicy worms. Or juicy something else. Hey now, there's a thought. They could be extracting crystals from those trees, treats for their big bird, the primal Garuda. Adventurer, are you as fleet as they say? I have a letter going to Corythius for Belmont. And tell that byblow that he can count on us, and that he'd better be as good as a tactician as he used to be, even if he sleeps on feathered beds now with a strumpet on each side of him. And you know what? I think this calls for fast travel. Back in one piece. Pardon me if I don't ask about the journey. What did Sardale say? Think he can get the White Rams interested? Quite. A letter from Morcott. By the 12, the XIV are cutting down trees in the 12's wood. And half the crystals to Garuda. Oh, it is worse than I thought. She said that, eh? Suppose I've been soft long enough. I've eaten my fine table scraps and slept with a feather bed or two. I won't swallow the other thing. It's the will of the 12 is what it is. The White Rams of the 12's wood, me and Corythius, with whoever will join me. The high and mighty houses of Ishgard can go swathe themselves. We'll stop the Ixil with or without them. Okay. Let's actually go to Kobold Dig. North Lenaska. Upper Lenaska, I believe is what we call it. Oh, Outer Lenaska. I misguessed. That's fine, though. This isn't far. Time to pray before the grave of Ottawa Kant. Epitaph expired. Gerson struck the epitaph, paying tribute to the life and deeds of the great mage Ottawa Kant. Garb is now blessed with the power of Ottawa Kant. Healer's Circlet. And kick on the round time. Two out of three. I need to kill one more and then I'm good on that hunt. There's our poor fellow. Okay. Or of the Outer 16. And Tranquil to the south. Okay. Welcome back, Pieter. The journey was not an easy one, I trust, and yet I know that Master Altawa would guide you safely back to me. In your travels, you've received the blessings of our great ancestor, and yet this was not the sole reason I sent you on this pilgrimage. Perhaps you sensed something of my intentions during your trip. Yes, Pieter, as he who would inherit Master Altawa's legacy, I wanted you to truly walk in his footsteps, to see the realm in both its beauty and its suffering with your own eyes, as the great mage did so long ago. And yet it is strange, no? A pirate's lair, a rampart jungle, mountains of fire. Of all the hostile environs in which you've journeyed, a single grave despoiled was that which rests right here in our forest home. I suspect this was the handiwork of no witless grave robber, but rather someone who knew all too well the value of that which was buried within. We must uncover the truth behind this crime and return Master Altawa's ashes to their rightful resting place, and quickly. You are with me, Pieter, yes? Brea O. Senna would have you recover the stolen ashes from Ottawa Kant. Grave robbery is a loathsome enough crime in its own right, but to defile the final resting place of a Pajal, such an act could only be performed by the lowest of bandit scum. Though I would like to think the elementals have already delivered due justice to the villain, we must take no chances in allowing an escape. Whilst you were away, I put my best Moogle on the hunt, searching for any sign of the culprit or the stolen remains. I dare say he should have a clue or two for us by now. At least he better, if he values that little ball on his head. Suffice to say, though many forest-born think of the Moogles as blessed, my own personal experience has found them to be more touched than anyone else. You wear an inquisitive expression, friend. Surely this is not your first time seeing a Pajal. Oh, mistress, you shouldn't say such... Oh, mistress, you shouldn't say such hurtful things. It's most unbecoming of a seed-seer, Kupo. Oh, fine, don't listen to me. Why, I just told her just the other day. This was why she remains, shall we say, unspoken for. She might not react in that phrasing at present, but her ire was indeed fierce, Kupo. Of course, you will have come not to discuss my mistress's temper, but the grave robbery. A most unfortunate act of villainy, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did, Kupo. I'm pleased to say, and you'll be pleased to hear, the culprit did not escape my Moogle eyes, Kupo. Well, my eyes he did escape. My associate, Pokno Poki, however, claims to have seen a band of ruffians skulking off in the direction of Red Belly Hive, with various and sundry stolen goods in tow. Among them, a rather conspicuously elaborate urn, Kupo. I do not know what the Red Bellies are up to, but surely it can be nothing good. Please, Pieter, go quickly. If the urn is lost, I fear Rhea O's ire will be the least of my worries, Kupo. Here we are, Bjorn to be kings. Speak with Pukno Poki.
Those thieving crooks, those crooked thieves, defiling the resting place of a pajol. Why, no amount of thrashings, lashings, and bashings would suffice. Kupopo? Why, if it isn't the dashing white mage Kopakopucha spoke of, not a moment too soon. Why, I was not just about to swoop in and give them my cup-uppets myself. Now that you're here, however, I believe I'll just sit back and enjoy this show, Kupo. Those vile red bellies tossed the urn into some ramshackle wagon, a most ignoble fate for a Pajali legend, I do declare, and carted it northwise toward their hive. You will retrieve it safe and sound, won't you, Kupo?
Enemies still about. Belly teenagers. I love having a DPS horse companion. Chocobo, whatever. Still awesome. Deliver the urn to Rhea Osena. Sweet. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Surely that can't be it. That's far too easy. I have your ashes, milady. Sorry. I have your ashes, milady. There can be no doubt. It's the Great One's fury that brings such chaos to the Twelfthwood. The situation is grave indeed. I shall have our wood whalers deal with the red bellies. We have more important matters before us. And yet I fear we have hit another snag. Though the urn has been safely recovered, the harsh treatment it suffers at the hands of the bandits has taken its toll. Uprooted from its proper resting place, the power of the Toakant once housed within has grown dim. I shall return the urn to its rightful home. Perhaps over time it will return to its former state. And yet I fear that the time is a luxury we do not have. We must explore other means to enchant the ritual god. I will consult with my brother to see what knowledge he might have to offer. In the meantime, I would ask that you master your newfound skills as best you can. There's no telling when the Great One's fury might grow too strong to contain. We must ever be prepared. I learned a new skill. Holy. Holy crap. All right. sleep. Arrow, stone, here too. Medica. Raise. Presence of mind. I mean, I think we got everything that we need. Surecast, I think, is what I need next. I think that's more important than Swiftcast. Okay. Yep, I think we're good. Rhea Osena is wearing a concerned expression. Forgive me, Pieter. Brother and I have considered every possibility and attempted every incantation at our disposal, but I fear the task of completing the enchantment has proven beyond our abilities. No living Pagel, even our sister, possesses such power. Without the blessing of our Toa Count, there is nothing that we can do. With the ashes returned to their rightful resting place, our Toa Count's spirit will return. Surely it's only a matter of time. Look around you, sister. Open your eyes and ears. Time is one thing we do not have. A rune? The fury of the Great One mounts with each passing moment. It will not be contained much longer. No, the time for waiting is long past. Now is the time for action. But Pieter's garb, the enchanting, it is not yet complete. The situation is far from ideal, yet we have no choice. We must trust in Pieter's powers and do what we can. Do I hear you right, Arun? Why, it was not long ago you objected to Pieter's very presence at the ritual. I may be stubborn, sister, but I am no fool. I've witnessed Pieter's abilities with mine own eyes. There can be no doubt that he is the Mage of the White, one as worthy as you or I. Arun, if you would place your trust in Pieter so, I see no reason why I should not. Very well, let us hasten to Evershade. Done. Quest accepted. But where is Evershade? Oh, the central shoulder, I see. Hopefully this will the explorers, and then we can go and save the world. No, but 2 things away. I should be able to finish tomorrow and go to work on Wednesday. That is the plan. If I make it back to New Gridania, I need to check and see what kind of mounts I can get, because I still feel like there's other mounts I can pick up. Behemoth seems more Pieter's speed than the Magitek.